So today I will discuss about quality assurance, quality assessment and quality control. So previously we have discussed about the laboratory management procedures. So among these, the quality assurance, quality assessment and quality control plays an important role. So let us see what actually the quality assurance at first. So before that, I can say that any person who is working in the laboratory, they have to run three different phases. Number one is pre-examination phase. Number two is laboratory analysis or examination phase. Then post-examination phase. And this post-examination phase, pre-examination phase includes the test selection, sample collection, sample transport, and the post-examination phase includes the report creation, report transport, and result interpretation. So all these processes has to be completed in a successful way so that the relevant and genuine report can be generated. So this is the structure: sample collection, then personal consistency of the test evaluation, sample receipt and accessoring, and once another important point is the sample transportation. It also is responsible for maintaining the quality of the laboratory. Then quality controls, testing, record keeping, so everything, and reporting. So every point, in every aspect, you have to assure that your quality is being controlled properly. So what is quality assurance? So it is a total process whereby the quality of the laboratory reports can be generated. So it includes all the processes beginning from the sample collection up to the generation of the report, as well as the purchase of equipments or like the chemicals. Everything has to be assured so that the proper report can be, or genuine report can be generated. So in general, quality assurance requires the identification of the problem. So it's a process for identification of the problem through quality improvement and elimination of the problem through quality planning. So these two important phases: number one is quality improvement by identifying the problems, and number two, the elimination of the problem through quality planning. So QI and QP, these are two important phases of quality assurance. It can be defined as total process whereby the quality of the laboratory report can be guaranteed. So only the quality assurance actually gives us the guarantee for providing quality reports. So according to who, the what is quality assurance? It is, it says that it is to provide right result at right time on right specimen on right uh, from right person, and with result interpretation based on correct reference data and at right price. So these are the points which has to be covered for quality assurance of a laboratory. So what is the role of quality assurance? The role of quality assurance to ensure the data provided are reliable and relevant. So whatever the data or the report is being provided by the laboratory, that can be assured by the quality assurance process. So if the quality assurance process is okay, then only you can provide the good quality report. It also means the quality enhancement. So this process, it's a continuous process. It helps in the enhancement of the quality of the report provided by the laboratory. It also helps to improve the trust on the laboratory results. So if you are having a good quality assurance, so then you are able to be trusted by the patient or the patient parties, as well as the clinicians. So everybody will trust upon you if you are having a good quality assurance. It helps to increase the efficacy and effectiveness of the laboratory. It is very important for the efficacy and effectiveness of the laboratory, as because if the work environment as well as the material provided or the instrument or equipments, they are in a quality assurance processes, then only the efficiency and effectiveness of the laboratory will increase. So quality assurance indirectly also increases the efficiency and effectiveness of the laboratory. It helps to reduce the risks and ensure the laboratory performance. So everywhere there are chances of different risks, and that risks also can be analyzed by the quality assurance processes, and by this process these risks can be avoided. So quality assurance process also includes the analysis of the risk and its management. So every laboratory have to analyze the risk, they will try to reduce the risk, and they will plan accordingly. So these are also the part of the quality assurance process. So what is the relation with the quality assurance with other two factors, that is the quality assessment and quality control. So I have already discussed about the quality improvement and quality planning. So quality improvement and quality planning, it's a continuous process. They actually helps in proper quality assurance, development of the proper quality assurance. And quality assessment is the process, it is responsible for assessing the quality assurance. That means whatever your quality assurance you are providing, that can be assessed by quality assessment. So it involves a system for measuring all the aspects of quality policies. Whatever quality policies you have implemented by quality improvement or quality planning, that has to be assessed by quality assessment. So quality assessment is nothing but it's an assessment process. Whatever quality assurance we have given, by these two processes, that can be assessed by quality assessment. So difference between quality assurance is the process, and quality assessment is the assessment technique by which you can assess the how much the quality assurance is effective or not. Then another one is quality control. It is very important. It detects the problem early enough to prevent their consequence. That means the quality control actually give you a scenario, or give you an idea, or guide you in such a way that you can avoid the problems which can be generated in future. So in advance you can check your problems, or you can reduce your problems by the help of quality control. So these are the difference between these 3 points. So quality, what is quality assessment? It involves a system for measuring all the aspects of quality policies, whatever I have said earlier. The process of laboratory can be measured by, how it can be measured? It can be measured by considering statistical data or data of the quality policies. So whatever the quality policies you have implemented, that can be statistically analyzed, and it can be said that yes, it's working. So it is concerned with broader measurement and monitors of different performances, that is the laboratory performance. Turnaround time. Turnaround time means the time taken from the initiation of the process up to the end of the process. So you are taking the sample, when you are taking the sample, that is the initiation of the process, and when you are giving the report, that is the end time. So this is known as turnaround time. And the specimen identification, the specimen should be identified properly. Then test utilities also can be checked. Then internal and external quality control measures also can be done. And last one, that is the accreditation process. So aspects, so every laboratory has to go through a accreditation aspect. Later on we will discuss on about it. So what is quality control? Now come to the point, what is quality control? So quality control is a set of procedures undertaken in a laboratory for the continuous assessment of the work carried out and evaluation of the test for reliable reports. So quality control actually is responsible for controlling all the processes, so by which you can generate a good report. So it is a technique, and it is used to detect and correct the errors before they result in a defective product or service. So it can be used to correct the errors well and ahead, so that the good result can be achieved. So it must be practical. It must be practical. That means whatever the quality control is doing, what we are doing, that must be a practical, and that must be achievable and affordable. So these 3 points are very important for the quality control process. That means that whatever the steps you are taking, that must be practical, that must be achievable and affordable. And the quality assurance can be done by two methods. Number one is internal quality control, and quality control can be done by two methods. Number one is internal quality control, and number two is external quality control. Both these are complementary to each other, and one of the important factors is that for both these factors, that is, both these methods are dependent upon each other. So internal quality assurance is for monitoring the accuracy and precision of the daily analytical methods. So by the help of internal quality control, we can monitor the accuracy and precision daily on the daily basis. The external quality control is for maintaining the long-term accuracy of the analytical process. So these are in brief about the quality control. On later, I will discuss about the quality control in detail. So let us see, this is known as quality planning, quality laboratory procedure, quality control, quality assessment, and quality improvement. They are collectively called as 5Q framework. So this framework is required for every laboratory for providing a good quality report. So quality planning, it is a part of the uh, quality assurance. Quality improvement, it is the part of the quality assurance. So these are the part of the quality assurance. Then quality laboratory procedure, whatever you have to do. Then quality control and quality assessment. So all these are collectively called as 5Q framework, and they are responsible for providing a good quality report in a laboratory. So thank you. On next class, I will discuss about quality control in detail.